Yo, 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 yo. What's goody? What's good with it? It's your homie Mac, man. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Reporting live from the Dogon. This is a session of Mac Minutes. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Hit that notification bell. But yeah, again, this is a session of Mac Minutes. Lots been going on, man. Strange universe between COVID and Hurricane Ida. There's just a lot going on right now. I mean, that's the only thing I really know. I don't even know how to really categorically frame it. It's just a lot going on right now. That might be oversimplified I might be oversimplifying it by saying that. But it is what it is. I want to just send positive energy, peace, and love and blessings, and just God's mercy. I just pray for God's mercy to everybody that's been affected by Hurricane Ida, everybody that's been affected by COVID, everybody that's just just trying to make it, man. trying to navigate through these I guess ominous times that we're in. But yeah, keep the faith, baby. But in this session of Mac Minutes, I will be talking about the Tesla robots. The Tesla bots. I want to say maybe a couple Sundays ago, Tesla had their AI Day. I think it's something they do annually. They held it in Palo Alto, California. Palo Alto, California, one of the most unique places I've ever been to in the world. Shout out to Stanford University. But yeah, pretty much when Elon Musk made the presentation for the Tesla bot, in a way he kind of was trolling, because the Tesla bot came in and he was walking like this, and you would think, oh shoot, like it's on and popping, like this is the actual robot. And he starts describing like the dynamics, the parameters, the overall just schematics of the robot, and it's just like, wow, like he's done it again. This man, self-driving cars, just different Neuralink, just different things he's doing. He's done. I mean, this dude is like a real life Tony Starks. But yeah, we're sitting here watching it, and all of a sudden, the robot starts jumping rope and dancing, acting like he's jumping rope and dancing. And then you realize it's not an actual robot. It's somebody dressed up as the robot. But let's get to the specifics of it. Well, yeah, let's get to the specifics of it. The Tesla bot is a 5'8" humanoid robot. 5'8" humanoid robot worker that Musk is very confident he'll be able to build within the next year. The Tesla bot will be real, he said, announcing the robot at Tesla's AI Day. Our cars are semi-sentient robots on wheels. It makes sense to put that into humanoid form. Musk's vision for the robot is straight out of science fiction. He says that the machine is intended to be friendly and could be capable of following instructions like a person would. He imagined telling a robot to pick up a bolt from the floor and install it on a car, or the robot going to the grocery store for a user to pick up a specific set of groceries. If Musk and Tesla could build such a robot, it would certainly be impressive, far outstretching the efforts of established robotic companies like Boston Dynamics, which have only started making strong headway in robotic bipedal locomotion. But until we potentially see it in action next year, you'll have to head to the link. Well, I'm not going to get into all that. I got this from some AI website. But let's get into the dynamics of the Tesla bot. It's 5'8". Let's see. No, hold up. Yeah, it's 5'8". Weighs 125 pounds. It can run at an optimal speed of 5 miles per hour. It can deadlift 150 pounds. The weight of its arm is 10 pounds. It can carry up to 45 pounds. It's supposed to be friendly. Built by humans, for humans. That's the mantra. And it's supposed to, the premise seems to be to eliminate dangerous, repetitive, boring tasks. When I was listening to Musk talk, he spoke of there needing to be like a universal basic income, and essentially it seemed as though he was implying that these robots could actually do manual labor, do jobs, and maybe to the point where humans wouldn't even have to work. We could just, I guess, we could just satiate our creative impulses and live life and love and do different things like that, where these robots do the manual labor. But yeah, I guess I try to be. It's like my dad said. My dad always would tell me, most things are good ideas until you get people involved. My concern with the Tesla bot is somehow this could turn into like a dystopian narrative where it's like iRobot or Terminator Salvation. One of the things I've said is possibly someone could reverse engineer these robots and turn them into like some type of army, you know, with not a very nefarious, not well-intended army, which would put humans at risk. It's almost like I think about, you know, I'm an 80s baby. I think about different movies from the 80s, and you just see how technology interfaces with the flesh or the human experience, and it's usually very dark. When I'm, you know, very ominous. I use that word a lot. It's very ominous, and I just my concern is with these robots somehow become self-realized, would they become sentient beings that make decisions on their own volition? You know, could this turn into Skynet? And you know, some people may think I'm tripping. Some people may think I'm reaching. You know, I'm too much of a science fiction head, which I am. That's possible, but I can't help but fathom those possibilities that those things could potentially happen. Musk, I think, he's a very interesting dude. I think he's very forward thinking. I guess at its core, Tesla Motors is really Tesla itself is more like a software company. He talked a lot about chips and just different things that would regulate not only like the self-driving cars, but the robots itself. He said they would function on command. But yeah, just the whole algorithm and the process of these robots is very intriguing. I guess one of the things I've said, you know, back to the Terminator narrative, Terminator Salvation, I can't remember the character's name on Terminator Salvation, but he was pretty much like a hybrid. You know, like he was half droid, half human. And I personally think, you know, we've been into this whole gender as a spectrum. Not gender roles, but more so sex. Biologically, sex is on a spectrum. Gender is fluid now. And I was going a little bit further with the whole concept of transhumanism. I think we're going to get to the point where, categorically speaking, we're going to be trying to figure out who is and who is not human. I mean, the way we're headed now, you know, I hope this doesn't turn into Black Mirror. I hope everybody, I'm hoping that people are well intended with with different technology, with AI. My concern is, again, these things either becoming self-realized and turning on humanity, or somehow these things being reverse engineered and they're turned into, again, like an army that's anti-human, and that would be no good. I'm not John Connor. I'm not, I'm not trying to fight a bunch of robots. But yeah, I think Musk is cognizant of this potential fear that people may have, and that's why I think he talked about how he mentioned the weight and how if you want to run away from it, you can get away from it. He kept putting an emphasis on friendly robots. The narrative was, if you could overtake it if you wanted to. It's not that strong. But they're working on a protocol right now. Shout out to Tesla. I'm for anything that pushes humanity forward in a positive way. What can I say? R.I.P. DJ Screw. Shout out to fine Southern gentlemen. But yeah, I'm really curious about the future. This is going to be a very odd future. I'm curious to see how everything plays out. Um, Again, humanity itself is going to be on the spectrum at some point. I mean, that's kind of how my foreshadowing. I think it's going to go in that direction. But I don't think. I mean, this can be a good thing potentially. But one of the things that kind of concerns me is we talk about how automatons or machines are replacing people's jobs. You know, and my thing is, how are we going to transition to this universal basic income society? You know, like a lot of people's jobs are going to become obsolete between now and then. So there'll be a lot of growing pains. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a smooth transition. I just wonder, you know, how this will affect government, how this will affect economics, how it will affect class, how it will affect human interaction geopolitically. Robots, I mean, they're already here, especially like on assembly lines. I ain't scared though. I'm not scared. I'm really anxious to see how all this plays out. But this is a session of Mac Minutes. Nothing is to be feared, only understood. Each one teach one. Peace and love. Signing out from the Dogon. I'm out.